November marks Family Violence Prevention Month across the country, right? Yeah, so here joining me today is Angela Rooks-Trotzig, CEO at the Lloydminster Interval Home. So thank you so much for joining me today for this discussion. So let's start off from last week. You guys were at City Hall and you guys kind of did the kickoff for the month. So how did that go and what does that mean?
Yeah, no, it was a great time again this year. We do it every November 1st to kick off Family Violence Prevention Month, and we gather partners and friends and people in the community just to bring awareness and then declare in the city of Lloydminster that this is Family Violence Prevention Month. And we have our red silhouettes there,
yes.
and of course they highlight the stories of those impacted by violence. So it's just an opportunity to kind of kick off the month's events and awareness.
Awesome. And so those red silhouettes, are they around the community like they were last year? So where can people find them?
Yeah, so they'll be again at the RCMP station, Service Sports Center. I believe they're at Lakeland College, and just throughout the community you'll be able to see them, in particular as you're driving down Highway 60, and you'll see them at the detachment in City Hall, and when you're going to your hockey practice or hockey games for your children or yourself, you'll see them at Service Sports Center as well.
And why is it important to have the community be aware of Family Violence Prevention Month?
I think it's important because the more people that have an understanding and are aware of family violence and how it impacts people and in our community as a whole, I think the better chances of prevention there is. I think again, the more we talk about it, the less easier it is for victims or the perpetrators to stay hidden.
And for the month, you guys are having a lot of events and throughout the month. And this week, you guys actually hosted your first Breakfast with the Guys, and it was really well received. So can you tell us about what was Breakfast with the Guys and what that was?
Yeah, no, Breakfast with the Guys is an event where we brought in men in the community. We had breakfast and a very short keynote speaker, and then we asked them to stay if they were able to have a discussion around their understanding, their knowledge, and some of their beliefs around gender-based violence, and ask them to consider how they could help. I think men have a really unique place to kind of share their voice from and really join the fight against gender-based violence. And it's the first time we've done it in our community, and in particular the style in which we did it, which is a fishbowl conversation. So it was a way for them to feel comfortable, I think, and talk and share, and the feedback we've been getting is extremely positive. I think some of the people that participated themselves were surprised at how comfortable they were and how much they shared and how much they learned. So that was kind of the goal we had for that, was just to bring people together and raise consciousness around gender-based violence. We're also doing that same conversation at the community level, so we'll invite the community at large to have a similar conversation, as well as with youth in our community. So we're having a what's up conversation with youth as well, and just to get people talking and raising awareness and newer levels of understanding about how our own behaviors, our own attitudes and beliefs may contribute, and what we can also do to help if we're seeing impacts of violence in our own personal lives.
Yeah, definitely. And so for anyone wanting to participate in any of these conversations throughout the month, where can they go to find that information?
They can either access our website at intervalhome.org or our Facebook page as well. There's lots of information available out there, and of course they can always call the shelter as well if they want.
Great. And just quickly before where we go, you guys have obviously your gala, the Dreaming Out Loud Gala, and it's this year's theme is very exciting. So can you tell us what the theme is? Yeah,
so this year's theme is Moana. So people are really excited. I know the committee's really excited about this theme, and there's already new entertainment being brought on board, which fits the theme. So that's all I'll say about that, as well as the decorating committee is super excited as well to decorate with a Moana theme. So.
Awesome. So you can escape to Hawaii right here in Lloydminster.
Absolutely.
I love it. I want to thank you so much for having this conversation with us. And obviously go to the Lloydminster Interval Homes website for any information for those conversations throughout the month.
Thank you.